Okay. When did you decide you wanted to move away from the environment you lived in?
Um, I decided when a friend of mine's, her name is Carmen. Her name is Carmen, and I was a friend of her daughters. She had three daughters, and she asked me to move in with her. I was really proud of her family, and then she took me as her daughter as well too. And she taught me many things. I just felt home, and that's where I stayed for a good while.
How did you start to do that?
Um, I started working, and I continued working really hard to have enough, income to provide for myself, and I would help her as well too. Um, so I just always try to manage a way to work harder to have a better income, and try to, you know, provide for myself for my needs, and yeah.
What challenges did you face along the way?
Mm, as far as challenges, it's I don't know. It almost seemed like everything was it was a battle. It was basically everything on my own. Um, just trying to do my best, and a lot of the times I would take other people experiences, and I would kind of learn from that and avoid that as to happen, or take it and do the same thing. And it was pretty much mainly I was trying to always do what is right. So as challenges, yes, because I saw so many things that should have never happened. I didn't want it to be in that environment, so I would pretty much not hiding, but I will go to another area, a better area, the which it'll benefit me, myself. I mean, just pretty much work and try to teach myself. And I would really take advices from older people, and take it with me and learn from it.
Was there a person you were able to depend on through your journey?
Not really. Not really, because when I moved in and Carmen asked me to move in with her, I was still on my own, you know, um, trying to move forward. Yeah, I was not going to stay there. It was about moving forward. So, as depending on someone, not really, no. Everything pretty much was on my own, doing everything. And that's how I learned to be very independent. Um, it's more about making it happen all by myself. And that's how it all happened. I started working, I continue, I mature. Um, but as depending on someone, no, I did not.
What did you learn from your experience?
For what I learned from my experience, that no matter what environment you're in, and even if you're by yourself, you can do it. Whatever you want to do, you can. You could do it. Nobody's holding you back. It's on you. What do you want? And I will ask myself that many times. What do you want? What would you like? It was hard. It was not easy because, like I was not depending on nobody. Nobody knew what I was going through. Everything was on my own. So it was more like work, survive, provide for myself, continue going further, and every year will get better. So my experience, I've learned that you can do it. You want to do something, you can do it. Just whatever, how you grew up or the environment that you were in, it didn't matter. You could you could put that in your past. You could throw that to the side. You don't have to follow it. You go somewhere else better, so you can do it. That's my experience. What I've learned from it. That I could do it. I can do it.
How do you use your experience today?
My experience today is a testimony. Um, I, I share it with other people that I know that may be going through the same thing or semi. I share my story to some people. And the more I share it, I realize that we are responsible for our own lives. We're the one that makes the changes. We do not expect anyone to do it for us or wait on somebody or depend on somebody. No, it doesn't work that way. It's about you. And through all these years, I done it, I did it, and I continue doing it. And just being a humble person and like people and just being the person that you were brought up to be and you're supposed to be. And doesn't matter what how you started or what kind of life was before. It's pretty much being who you are and what you want to do in life. And I share my story with a lot of people, and they understand. It's some people may say, "Oh, I was brought up, this way in my life, and this is the reason why I'm this way." No, I'm sorry. It's no. You change that. You change it. You don't want to bring the past to the present, to the future. You leave that alone. And you continue going forward and make better of yourself. And that's how I share my testimony to everybody, and they appreciate it, and a lot of them, they see it like a light, and they start changing their lives too.
Thank you.
You're welcome.